It's more to just
That's
proceed.
Just proceed immediately.
Okay. Okay, good evening, everyone. So I'd like to welcome everyone on board. So you're all welcome to FXT4ME Academy. And before the tutor takeover, so I'd just love to give us a brief info about FXT4ME, what FXT4ME is all about. I'm sure some of us might have been on FXT4ME's on any of our groups or on our community for a while. I don't really know what FXT4ME is. Okay, FXT4ME is an automated trading bot which helps to trade Forex. So what we deal with is we're into Forex and crypto. And FXT4ME is not a Ponzi scheme or a broker. We are just EA that helps you to trade with our analysis. And we believe in earning and learning. We believe you don't just earn, you can also learn. You know, if FXT4ME has been trading for you for long, we believe if you get to a stage, you also want to know, okay, how this market, how you can also take part in this activity. So that is the essence of this academy. So the academy now is we're going to have what I call it the introductory aspect of the training. So with time, the tutor will explain to us what other things we should be expecting from the training. And to take us tonight is Mr. Moshood. So I'd like to introduce Mr. Moshood to everybody. And let me just give a brief info about our tutor. Our tutor, Mr. Moshood, is a community manager and is also a crypto analyst and trader, as well a Forex analyst and trader. He has been trading Forex now for over 5 years. And he's a master at what he does. So we're giving that to him. So he will tutor us through this journey. So if there's anything we're not clear with, please let us all be open enough to ask questions. He's open, he's always available to answer our questions. So I'd love to introduce him now. Mr. Moshood, you are welcome on board. So can you please?
Thank you so much, CEO. Thank you so much for bringing me on board. Good evening, everyone. As she said, my name is Moshood. I'm a Forex trader and also a crypto trader, and I analyze the market myself. And I've been in this journey for more than 5 years now, and we are still making the market. So tonight, we'll be having a brief introduction about Forex. A brief introduction about Forex. It's not just about seeing how the market was, but you trying to learn it and understand the concept of the market. How does it work? How is it generating money? Okay, what level am I to enter the market? What level am I to leave the market? So all these things is going to make a very good impact into us. But before I proceed, I'd like to hear some of us experience in the market. Maybe some of us have heard about Forex before, or this is just your first time being into the Forex market as well. Don't worry, I'll explain more details about Forex to everyone so we understand the concept, how it comes from, where it's heading us to, how to make use of it, how to make profit from the market, what to do, what to avoid, and the likes. I will make everything in details so we can understand very well. But like I said earlier, before I proceed, I would like to have some of us experience, like what is your experience in this market? What do you know about Forex before we proceed into the journey? Please, you can open the mic for the ground floor. And if you know you don't want to talk, you can make use of the chat message, the message box as well. I'll go through it, then we'll be able to share our experience together. Please ask your question or share us your experience in the market before I proceed. Anybody available? Mr. Ola, can you unmute yourself and talk? Hello, Mr. Ola, can you hear
Hello.
me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear you clearly.
yeah. What's your experience in the forex? Or are you a trader, or have you been trading before, or it's
Yes,
just your
of course
first
I'm a.
time? You're a trader.
No,
Wow,
this is not
that's
my first time.
fantastic.
Of course I'm a trader,
Wow,
and
that's fantastic.
I've been in the journey for over like 2 years or 3 years.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. So how far, the journey so far, how is it? Is it smooth, rough, or
The
how has
journey
it been?
so far is not easy. It's a zigzag journey. It's not a smooth journey
Hmm.
at all,
Hmm.
at all. But so good so far. Things are working out gradually, gradually, gradually. So what I just know about the business is that one just needs to get the basic knowledge first.
Exactly. Exactly.
The basic knowledge is very, very paramount. The basic knowledge. So once the basic
Exactly.
knowledge is perfect, then one can try to use the knowledge in order to start the journey.
Hmm.
That will help the journey to go smooth.
You're right. I believe in what you said because I've also been in that aspect too, and I know how the journey is. Thank you so much, Mr. Ola. Um,
Thank you.
welcome on board, Mrs. Juliet, and who else joined us? Doka. Please, the mic is open. You can unmute yourself. And I was actually asking, what's your experience in the forex market? Are you a trader, or you are just new to the system? Let's hear from you, your experience, before we go further into the main concept of the day, the beginning part of the basic of forex trading, the financial market. Please, the mic is open. You can unmute yourself and share your experience with us, or your interest in learning the forex market. Mrs. Juliet, you can speak. We can hear you. Hello. Sunny side, you can unmute yourself and talk. Hello. Yeah, please speak up. The floor is open before we start in full details. Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I was actually opening the ground floor for our participants to share us their experience. If either they have been trading before, or this is their first time coming to the financial market, the forex market. So that's why I opened the ground floor before we proceed, just to buy time for others who won't miss this class as well, because introduction is very paramount in any journey you are going through. Mr. Johnny, what's your experience so far in the financial market, or have you been trading, or are you new to the system?
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yes, I am relatively new to the trading experience, but so far it's not been good. But I am learning by the day,
Yeah,
so
that's it.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir. Mr. Matthew, the ground is open. You can speak up, sir. Hello, Mr. Matthew, can you hear us?
Yes,
Yeah, good
yes, I
evening,
can.
sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
good
sir.
evening.
So what's your experience in the market, or are you new to the system?
I'm not that new, but I know
Okay.
the basis of forex trading. and at least
Okay.
I can analyze the market a little bit with the little
Hmm.
knowledge I have.
Okay, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. So how's the journey been? Is it rough, smooth, or how can you classify
Though
it?
I'm just planning to be consistent this year. I've not been consistent. Yeah, I used to
Hmm.
do one leg in, one leg out.
Wow,
So,
on
but
and off.
yeah, on and off. So the journey
Yeah.
has been like that. Well, I can't really say it has been smooth or rough. Though my previous experience is rough because most times my emotions set in.
Okay. All right. That's very okay. That's very okay. So let's proceed. Let's proceed. Let's start with the intro part of it. So first and foremost, I'll be discussing about the financial market with everyone here. When you're talking about the financial market is the open market whereby billions of dollars is in the air, is in the atmosphere. Let me just say it's in the air. So these billions of dollars we are talking about is not just a small money. The money is there for us to make money from it. You go in little, you make it step by step. One thing people don't understand about the financial market is that you don't go in all, you go in slow and steady. Slow and steady in the essence of what? You need to be disciplined in the market. If you're not disciplined, the market will show you shaggy. But once you make discipline paramount to your system, then you should be consistent. Consistency also help in the key to success. When you're consistent, then you need to understand the psychology of the market. The market will talk with your emotion a lot. It's normal. Market toys with emotion. So it's not left for you as a trader to know how to shape in yourself with the market. You don't just trade anyhow. Be a trader with your setup. Be a trader with your entry exit, with your entry point and your exit point. Don't just jump into the market, walk away from the market. It doesn't work that way. Even if it's just only one setup for that week only, whatever you make for that week only is better than going in, going out, going in, going out. At the end of the day, you just see that instead of you making profit, you are making losses. So all these things are what will be taking you guys along the journey. How to become consistent. What are the things you need to put in consideration before going into the market? Things you need to have before starting the journey fully. That's why I said everybody needs visual written material because you need to write out some things, some important things. Not everything in the content you see that you can say that, okay, I see this thing, I want to write it. No, there are some things that I'll be saying that may not be inside the content as well, which is going to be very, very important and also valuable. Do you get it? So I'll be making it in brief for today. We'll be taking like only 2 parts. And mind you, the classes is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 p.m. till mommy call us, which is 1 hour, 9:30 p.m. Don't mind me. Then Saturday, we'll talk about that. That was Saturday as well. You get it. So please, can you mute yourself before I start sharing my screen? Please, can you help me to mute yourself? Thank you very much. So I'll be sharing my screen with everyone. You'll be able to see my screen and we'll be able to start with the progress. The earlier, the better. Are we together?
Yes,
So
Mr.
I'm trying to share my screen now.
Hey, Mr. Mafid, you can unmute yourself, please.
Okay, sorry, I never knew I was muted. Yeah, can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Sorry, my phone is booting. All right. Let's kick start. Oh shit. My Acrobat is not loading. Okay. Sorry, still loading. What's this? Okay. Now, as you can all see my screen now. Can you all see my screen now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, very good.
Yes.
So for today now, we'll be starting with only 2 to 3 concepts under the course outline, which is the stage 1 aspect of it. Now, what are the concepts we'll be looking into? We need to understand what is Forex, trades on Forex, the Forex brokers, the trading time, the Forex terms and the Forex terms we use. There are some terms we use, just like slang. Do you get it? We need to understand it. We'll be looking at currencies, forms of trading, fundamental. Under the fundamental, that's where we have the NFP, different kind of fundamentals. Then we have the technical currency pairs and when to buy and when to sell. So let's start. So the first and foremost is, what do you understand by the word Forex? That's why we can see I started with, let me hear from everyone your experience in the Forex market. So with the little I've had, I've know where to start from and where we are heading to and what we are expecting to achieve at the end of the class. So now let's start. What is Forex trading? Have you ever asked yourself that? Why did they call it a Forex trading? What's the concept behind this Forex trading? Is it about making money online? Or is it about understanding the charts? Or is it about a country to another country in terms of their currency? All these things have to put in place. Like you need to know the reason. That's why we come up with this. As you all know from the word Forex, for is for foreign, and the X behind it is an exchange. That's just the meaning in a simple terminology. That's why we call it Forex. So yeah, we say Forex simply means a foreign exchange. It's a global decentralized or over-the-counter market for trading of currencies. Just the way we have US dollar to Nigerian currency, US dollar to Canadian dollar, pound sterling to dollar, all those things are called foreign currencies. So these markets determine foreign exchange rates for every currencies. It includes all aspects of buying, selling, exchanging currency at current or determined price. Now, do you now get the concept of what I'm trying to pass now? About the currency we are talking about foreign exchange, which is Forex. What does it include? It includes all aspects of buying, selling, and exchanging of currency. Is either at that particular rate that they are selling it, or you determine the price when you wish to make your own more profits. So people call it international financial market as well. In some cases, you'll have heard someone saying you should know what they call forex market. How will you be in this country? You don't know what they call forex market. Forex market is all these simple terminologies we are just breaking down. That's why I'm breaking it down in brief, like in details that you quickly understand the concepts. It's just like our regular market where we do have different things to trade. So there on the forex market, we have different forms of trading as well. Now let's look into them one after the other. What are the different forms? We talk about trades on forex. Now under this trade on forex, there are few things we trade in the forex market. And I can't list them all, but I'm just going to make them like in a very good sentence and also a very good statement as well. The first one is Forex, which is the foreign exchange. We deal with currencies. Are we together? We have spot oil, our crude oil are also traded in the financial markets. We have futures. Futures is also traded in the crypto markets. We have gold. Gold, silver, they are commodities. They are very volatile. They are crazy pairs. Like, if you don't have the mind of trading gold, don't near it. It's a very good coin. Sorry, it's a very good commodity, a very good one. You can make very fast money from it. And also, if you are not very careful, you can also have some losses. But don't worry, I'll guide you through how to trade them, how to make and suck the market and make money from the market. So let's continue. We have shares. We have shares in the UK, shares in US, cryptocurrency, commodities, bonds, energy. Energy, example of energy is that of crude oil. The crude oil we are talking about. We have the US oil, UK oil, Brent, and so on. That's how they call their name. And we have synthetic indices. These synthetic indices is a different perspective on its own. That's where we talk about derivative. Derivative provides synthetic. So other brokers too now, they started providing it. Don't worry. We'll talk much about them. So let's continue. So basically, these are some of the things we trade in the market. But we will be more focused on Forex and indices. So Forex was not meant for everybody. We all know that not everybody can be successful with Forex. But if you are determined to be successful with Forex, you'll be determined and it will surely come to reality. So it was actually for the elites and wealthy ones at a particular location. Don't worry, we'll delve into that part as we continue. Let's just continue with the other part of it. But today, because of technology, people like you and I can trade the financial market or the FS market. This is made possible with what we call broker. So with the help of all this broker, we'll be able to trade the market. Initially, before Forex become so rampant that people can just enter the market anyhow they want, or they want to buy, they want to collect accounts, they want to open accounts. Before, you can't. It's only for the riches, banks, governors, all these governmental parastatals, they are the only ones that have access then. No, any civilian can just say you want to go and trade for anything. But now, with the help of technology, look at it now. With the help of technology advancements, we have brokers. So these brokers give us access to trading. So let's see what Forex broker is all about. Let's proceed. Who is a Forex broker? A Forex broker are firms that give you access to the international financial market. They provide you a trader access to the financial market. So, in the essence of them providing you this opportunity to the financial markets, you'll be able to see and understand the market in different perspectives. You'll be able to see different pairs, different opportunities in the market. Now, by providing a trading account for you, you can get that now. They will be the ones to provide that trading account for you so that you'll be able to have access to the market. So they give traders what we call leverage. We'll talk about that later on. We'll talk about that. So we could do some practical together and we can go live. Don't worry, this is old. I drafted this out. So I can say we'll talk about that in the Zoom, how the market works. We'll have a Zoom class for that. As time goes on, we'll have a Zoom class where we can talk about it and you see how the market works. You understand the concept very well. So I can say that these brokers act like our member of our parliament. You know, in a parliament, they represent us. We have the chairman, the local chairman, councillors, House of Rep. You get? So that's how they work. Before we can have access to those people, we have to go through chairman, councillor, kaza. You get? We have to go through those people before we can get to the president. You get where the money is exactly. So they take our needs from our various constituencies to the Parliament House or to the President on behalf of us. Like I said earlier, I've explained that aspect. So this is because not everyone is qualified to go to the Parliament House or our flag star house. Just like our MP presidents, us up there, you get. So our broker do the same for us in the financial markets. So when you're talking about brokers, you'll be like, what's brokers? Who are they? Where did they come from? Their organization, should I call it organization or a company whereby they give every individual an opportunity in the financial market. Now, there are various types of brokers in the forex market, and these are few I could list out that are popularly known. We have the Hot Forex, we have FSTM, we have FXCM, we have FBS, we have Light Forex, we have SNES, we have Insta Forex, we have SMFX, then Binary, which is also known as Deriv. Like I said, Deriv, mostly they trade synthetic indices there. So as we proceed, we'll require you to sign up in few of these brokers for the trading accounts, and we'll be talking about them. Then, regarding the brokers, these are the ones I use mostly often. I use these ones mostly myself. I use them mostly for myself. You can see them here. Binary, which is Deriv, synthetic indices. That's what I trade here. I use SNES, OctaFS, Altforex, Quaco. And currently now, I'm also using Prime. We'll talk about that, and everything will be communicated to everyone in the group. And also, you'll be put alongside on how to navigate into all these broker and their platform as well. So, normally, this market we are talking about is just like a normal regular market, whereby you go to the market, buy things you want, you pay, then they give you your goods. And also, you go to the market, like, okay, I want to bargain. How much will you sell this thing? I'm not selling, and the price is too low for me. You leave. Do you get? So that's how the market was. So it's not every time that you go to the market to trade. You can just go to the market to observe the chart. Consistency, that's part of it. You look at the market, analyze your market. As I said, it's not compulsory you trade every day, but maybe once in a week or twice in a week or 3 times in a week. Just be consistent with what you are doing and focus. So there are times that the market will be closed. All these things will be discussed. Let's continue. Other time too, the market will be quiet, and there are times that the market will be full, like the market will be very, very volatile. So there should be a particular time we should be reasonable to go to the market to trade. You wouldn't want to go to the market to trade when the market is quiet, which is the Asian time, or when the market is closed, which is around 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. The market is always closed within that time on daily basis, but people don't really know. Do you get? But not all the market is closed. There are some pairs that are still active that you can trade. Pairs like gold, silver, they'll be closed within that time frame. And also other pairs, spread, will chase you out if you're in the market. So the same thing applies to the financial markets. There's a specific time for trade to be open. Now we'll be going into the main part of where we need to understand and pick some points out about this trading time. So these are the available trading time, and perhaps I'll be stopping here for today's class under this time. Then on Wednesday, we shall continue. We shall continue with the class on Wednesday. So I'm just going to explain this time for us. Then I want everyone to go and look at it. Okay, we've done this today. We've done this today. Okay, time. The time frame. I need to understand this time frame. I'll explain everything to you. Now let's proceed. So these are the timing zone where we trade. So for the trading section, it opens by 9 p.m. So that 9 p.m. there, I'll explain it to our own time here. I am using this format here. So Tokyo session opens at 11 p.m. The London session opens by 7 a.m. But now, because of weather, the weather changed. They have summer, they have winter, they have different time zone. You get it? So whenever there is a time zone, currently now, they are 1 hour behind us in London session. There are sometimes that London and Africa, let me say Nigeria, for example, will be in the same time. Have you ever noticed something like that? Using work clock on your phone. So all these things affect in the forex market as well. So currently now, if their own time is 7 a.m. when it opens, that we do see, by then they'll be in 8 a.m. But now the time zone has changed. Around 8 o'clock, they are still in 7 o'clock. So that means their own time is going to open by 9 a.m. You get it now? So Frankfurt as well has similar thing, which is 8 a.m. The New York section here is 1 p.m. But their own time, they're always 5 to 6 hours behind us, which is USA. That's New York. They are using their capital as their London as their time section. So each market session lasts for a period of 9 hours. Each market session lasts for a period of 9 hours. So when you're talking about this period of 18, don't worry, I will share it in the group, the time zone. I'll send a screenshot of it in the WhatsApp group so everybody can see it. The Tokyo session, how they all look in the market. I'll screenshot everything, then you see everything. So each market session lasts for 9 hours, like I said earlier. So let's take the Senate session for instance. It opens 9 p.m. and it will close. It will only last for 9 hours, meaning that it will open by 9 p.m. and it will close around 6 a.m. in the morning. Then, when Senate session is open, Tokyo session also opens 2 hours later. That means market between Tokyo session and Senate section will now be fighting between each other. I'm still the boss, you are not the boss. I'm still the boss, you are not the boss. Okay, I'm buying, I'm selling. So that's what will be happening within that time frame. So although from 11 p.m. it will start, that's when the Tokyo session will open. It will open from 11 p.m. till 9 p.m. For 9 hours in the forex market. So we strongly advise that you don't trade in the quiet market. And what's the quiet market? So we here in Nigeria, within the time frame from, let me just give you an exact parameter. Within the time frame from 10 p.m. to 12 p.m., just avoid that market. From 10 p.m. to 12 p.m., avoid trading the market. The reason I say so is that one, the spread in Asian session is going to be very wide. Asian session period is going to create spread and the market will be slow. Slow means quiet. The market will be totally quiet. So why is that so? Let's look at our own local market, for example, now. When you go to the market and there are only few people there, will you get to sell or buy whatever you want to do? You won't be able to do that. It's a no, because the market is quiet. Let's say, for example, now, I'm just going to make an example. Let's say today now, market is always going to be full, whereby many traders will come there to do transaction, do everything they want to do. I'm taking a local market, for example, now. You know that every two days interval, they will come to the market. So a visitor who doesn't know about the market came to their market on Tuesday and met only scanty people in the market. Is the market full? No, it won't be volatile. You won't be here. Come and buy here. Don't know. I'll give you best price. You won't see that. The market will be so quiet, very, very quiet. So same thing happens in the forex market as well. When there is only one session open, it's advised not to trade, because in a quiet market, volatility is very slow. And in forex trading, the more the volatility, the more money you are making. So during a quiet market, there's what we call spread, whereby the ask price and the bid price will be very wide. So we'll get to know this. When going deep, I'll explain everything. So like I said, the spread are usually big. So it is advisable to stay off trading during this period of quiet market. But sometimes you can have an open trade when you're in massive profit already. You can leave it overnight. The spread won't affect your maybe break even or stop loss or your TP. If it's going to hit your TP, no problem. You're in massive profit already. You get it? But our advice, being a day trader, don't wait till you enter a quiet market. So the financial markets usually close on Friday by 9 p.m., but here in Nigeria, it closes around 11 p.m. You get it? 11 p.m. during the daylight savings, and also during the Sundays, it opens back again around 11 p.m. in the night. So I won't be going deep. Let's just stop here for today. Or should I just proceed and finish this part before entering the Forex terminologies? My
You can
CEO,
proceed.
are you here with me?
You can proceed, sir.
All right,
Yes.
so let's proceed. So,
Yeah, we're good.
like we all know, in Nigerian year, our time zone, I told you something that our time zone varies because their own time shifts. Sometimes it can be +1 and sometimes it can be -1. But currently now, the time zone we are having, we are in +1. We are ahead of them now. We are not in the same situation. That's why we have GMT +1. Are we together? We are in GMT +1, and then they are in GMT 0. So this content here is going to tell us that in Nigerian time, it closes Friday by 11 p.m. If it was during their summertime, like during the time frame of maybe April to around September, it's going to be 10 p.m. in Nigerian time. Why the market opens back again by 10 p.m. during that April to September time. Are we together? But currently now, the market will close on Friday by 11 p.m., then opens on Sunday by 11 p.m. So, to those who have installed MetaTrader on their phone, if you open it, you realize that everything is great during Friday night by 11 p.m., or let's just say Saturday by 12 p.m. You see that the market will be gray. Everything is nothing is moving, no price is moving. So some random digits at the front of those currency pair are still they are static, like they are stuck. Nothing is moving. They are at one place. So during the weekends, nothing works, but the market is closed. So those digits are supposed to be changing, but the market is closed. There is no movement during the weekend. And we only do analysis against the following week. So your weekend is meant for you to flex, enjoy your weekend, your profits, enjoy it. And you can also prepare for the following week, whereby you do your analysis just to pick out where your entry zone is going to be, when your exit zone is going to be as well. So it's not compulsory to be trading every blessing day. No. You are jam packing your brain alongside you'll be confused while doing your trading setup as well. So just look for a very good time. Do your setup during the weekends. That's your break time in the market. So take note. Market closes on Friday night and open on Sunday night. I've said that almost like 4 times now. I don't want anybody to forget that. The only market that opens that is 24/7, you can keep on trading every blessing day. There are only two: the crypto market and the synthetic market, synthetic indices from Deriv. Do you get it? Those ones are open 24/7. You can trade them any day, anytime you want. So take note of these various trading sections and the time zone they open and when they close. So don't trade in a quiet market. Those are the 3 to 4 paramount things we need to know for tonight. In every feed, there are some terms they use. Science people have their own terms they use. The law makers, the law firm too, they have their own terms they use, and so on and so forth. So these terms I'm talking about, they may be like slangs. Do you get it? In order to communicate between each other. Me being a forest trader, I can tell a forest trader the slang. I will just tell him, so things you get. But people who doesn't trade, they won't understand our communication. Are we together? They won't understand our communication. So all this slang is what we'll continue by next time we meet, which is on Wednesday, God's willing. So this terminology is going to make us stand unique, stand out from people in the street. You get, you'll be different from them. So as a forex trader, we have to understand the terminologies very well. They are very, very unique. Even if you are reading some news might not even tell you Euro USD or GPP. They won't tell you, they just tell you in slang. You get it? Once they tell you in slang, you'll be able to, oh, this is what they are talking about. Oh, I remember this, okay. Oh, you are talking about this particular pair. You'll be able to understand the currency they are talking about. So don't worry, we will talk about it on Wednesday, those slang. So let's call it a day, and questions are open. You can bring up your questions, comments. So please, your questions and comments, please. Let it come in.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah. Will you only be talking about the forex market? Because you listed cryptocurrency, so are you going to be
Yes,
talking about crypto?
I'll be talking about crypto. But firstly,
Oh,
we need to understand the concept of Forex before going into the crypto aspect as well.
all right. So I just wanted to know because you did not talk
No,
about
sure.
the crypto stuff. That's why.
I also talk about the crypto in a simple term. I just said in crypto too, we have the market open 24/7.
Okay. All right.
You get it. Don't worry, we'll talk more about it as well as the journey goes.
All right,
Any other
thank you.
question?
Thank you, boss. So like
Yes, I'm with
you
you.
mentioning the time frame. Yeah,
Yes.
I've been, there was a time I learned about this time session, timing about forex trading. So
Okay.
though I didn't really get that part very well, then not this night. So you really
Okay.
go a little bit deep from what I'm trying to find out about the trading session, the timing. Because most time I discover the market at times in the light when you're explaining quiet time, quiet market and all those stuffs. But thank you
Okay.
very much for the part. But I'll be glad to know. You mentioned that from 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. we should not trade the market because of the
Yes.
Asian volatility. The market will be quiet. So now, what is the best time to trade the market? We are in Nigerian time, and according to you, their time frame is different from ours. Like I know about UK time presently, they are 1 hour behind us because they are on winter period. So they are 1 hour behind us. No, is it winter or summer now? So they are 1 hour behind us.
They are in
So
winter.
now what?
Yes, they are 1 hour behind
Yeah.
us.
So now what is the best time frame? Now, for me now, when you say 10 p.m. to 11, 10 p.m. to 12 p.m., I know 10 p.m. here is in the night, 12 p.m. is in the afternoon. So that means from the hour of 10 p.m. in the night, I should not trade you tomorrow
No,
afternoon.
sorry. No. That's not what I mean. No, I mean 11:59 p.m. That's 12 a.m. in the midnight. That's I make mention midnight, 2 hours. Sorry
Okay.
for that.
Now
I mean
you
2 hours.
can see,
So from 10
see
p.m. to
now,
12
you can see. So
midnight.
some people might be 10 to 12 p.m. So that means you
No.
meant 12 a.m. in the morning.
11:59. Yeah.
11.
11:59 in the midnight.
Okay.
2 hours. That's why I said there are 2 hours of when the market is very, very quiet and there's a very high spread. Do you get it now?
All right. Thank you.
So now let me break something down for you regarding this time zone. The time zone I'm talking about, as we all know, the London sections opens in the morning. Like I said, they are 1 hour behind us right now. So they are 1 hour behind us right now simply means that their own time for trading opens within 8:30 to 9 a.m. or mostly 8 o'clock. 8:30 to 9 a.m. But mostly 8 o'clock, you should have done with your setup, get ready for confirmation. And once the markets open, you know what next to do in the market. And also for the New York section, is within 2:30 to 3 o'clock currently now. But mostly, if it's during the sunny day when there is a lot of sun, like around that April, May, June, July, for the London session is 7:30 to 8 o'clock. Are you getting my point? Then also for the New York session is around 1:30 p.m. to 2 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
Have I answered your question?
Yes. Yeah.
So that
Thank
those
you
two
very much.
times, London and New York, are the time whereby the market is very, very volatile. The
So
markets
now,
are always
is
volatile.
it another thing? Is it compulsory we enter the market when the session is opening? Because you mentioned
No,
setting up before the session open. So like now,
no,
we know we are going to open by
you know,
7:30 or
you know what?
8:30.
You know what? It's not compulsory for you to wait for that time. You can do your setup and set your order limits. There's what we
Okay.
call order. Don't worry, I will teach you all these things. I'll explain everything to you. There's what we call
Okay.
order limits, whereby you can set your limit down and go and have fun. Leave the market. Listen down with the market
Like
24/7.
like
Play with
this
it.
afternoon now, I was playing with the market with a demo account. I saw that
Okay.
Australian dollar is strong, has a strong um, is strong in the market than euro for today.
Okay.
From what may I see,
Okay.
Australian dollar is stronger than euro. So I sell. So that means I'm selling the base, which is the euro against Australian dollar. And for like almost like I sold around 2 p.m. in the afternoon till this night
Okay.
around 7 p.m. when I'll get home, it's still dipping,
Yes.
it's selling down.
Yes.
So
Yes.
though I'm not a perfect trader, only je lucky. So
That's good.
yes, now.
That's good.
So
But let me tell you one thing about Australian time. Australian time is in the midnight. They always have their news in the midnight, around 1:30 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., just like the Japanese. You get it? That's why I call them Sinedi time. They open in the night till 6 a.m. They are always volatile then. And mostly, don't worry, with time goes on, you will learn a lot. Don't worry.
all right, thank you, boss. Thank you.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate this class. I've been
You're
looking for
welcome.
things I did, but thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So any other question? Hello? Any other question? I'll see you. Are you there with me?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening.
So please, I don't know if any other person have a question or not, then we can make a round up and call it a day.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate the session. And the session is really educative. Please, we have learned one to two things. And please, if we have any question, please, we can ask Mr. Mashud now. As the class progresses, we'll be treating new topics each time we have session. So it will be nice, it will be good enough if we can create time now to just ask him whatever question we feel we need to ask, because I'm sure we have some people here who are just beginners. Some people, I have some people who, I don't know if I need to say this. I don't even know if I have to say this. I have some people who are just trading and the expectations are so high. I believe we have some, I don't know, but I just believe probably they are here. I think this is the best time to ask some questions,
See,
because
if we are talking
people,
about expectations, so I'm among them.
the expectations are so
My
high. I could
expectations.
remember somebody chatted me yesterday. The person was telling me that he wants to be making $500 in a day on $10,000 account. And I was like, wow, how? So I think that this session is meant for people like that. They need to understand how this market works. It is not, nobody is a market maker, but if you understand what it entails to trade Forex, I think the expectations will be reduced. We won't be expecting so much and won't have a fixed mindset that, oh, this is the amount I must make in a day from this market. Please, if you have any question regarding that, please, we can do well and ask Mr. Moshid. Is here. Or we can
Though,
direct any question we have. We can direct the questions to either myself, to any of the admin on any of our platform. Just send any of the admin. Whatever your question is, we always attend to them.
Hello,
I think,
hello, good evening.
okay, good evening, sir.
what?
Yeah, I have actually, I'm new. Uh, it's not really a question actually. It's kind of, I think, I just want like an enlightenment from you guys. I believe you guys are professionals now.
Okay.
I had a very bad experience while I was in school. About this Forex thing. I think that really put me off actually about Forex. So I don't know. Then I have a friend that was in this Forex thing then. We're in the same, then we're in our final year in school. So, laptops are not too rampant like that then. So we arranged money, we bought laptop for him. Okay, then he started trading. We started giving him money, contributing money for him to trade and all that. And I noticed, according to him then, he said he has been gathering money, it's making sense. So one day he just woke up in the middle of the night. He just started calling us, guys, blah, blah, blah. This has happened. What's happened? So he said, I don't know. I just want to know is that how volatile the market is? Because then he just called us that, blah, 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 blah. My laptop went off suddenly and all our money gone. Wow. So I was like, Olade, waiting this up. All our money go bow. Waiting happen. So then we were not too like in depth about this Forex thing. He was the one doing it. It was the sole person doing it that time. So that was how all our money went down to drain. Till now, though till now we're still good friends, we still do things together. But I just want to know how is the volatility of this market we're talking about? Is it as in I don't
Okay.
get, please, can you
Mr.
just throw more
Ola,
light in
good
that
evening,
part?
sir. Thank you for your question, sir. Okay, but before Mr. Moshood come in, please, I would like to clear something. Some people are mistaking some things.
Okay.
Sometimes some people call it, they will tell you they are trading, but they are not trading. Some will collect your money too.
Hello,
I don't know. In Forex, we call it hedge fund. But
hello,
hello, sir, can you hear me, sir?
can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear me, sir?
Hello. That's okay. Hello,
Hello, Mr. Oladokun. Can you hear me, please?
I can hear you now, but I wasn't hearing you before.
Okay, so sorry about that. I said before Mr. Moshood reply your
Okay.
question, I would like to chip in something. Forex, sometimes it is not everything online that is trading. Some people have actually leveraged on the fact that on this one digital business, which we all know as Ponzi. But when they want to tell you, they'll tell you that you are doing something, maybe they are trading for you. And sometimes people will collect your money and you register under them, and there is a certain percentage that will go to them. Do you understand? So you may not really get the clearer picture. And at the end of it all, if they can't give explanation of what it is, they will tell you that your money is gone. So I'm just trying to just clarify that sometimes it may not be Forex. It may be another thing, but they will call it
No,
Forex.
actually, we were very sure it was Forex then. Even though we're not
Okay,
too deep about it, we're
but
at least we do sit with him while he was doing it, and we do see all
okay.
the stuff when you're. So that day, system just crashed,
Um,
and
maybe
while he was trading, the
yes.
system crashed.
Okay.
So and before you know, he said all the money down the drain.
Maybe it was
All
trading
right.
without stop loss. Let Mr. Moshood chip in. Is
Okay.
this thing.
Good evening. Good evening, sir. Actually, I missed some points because my network was fluctuating. But alongside, I was able to grab your content. So what I want to let you know, sir, is that sometimes not everybody you see that say he is a trader is actually a real trader. Some might be a disciplined trader, and some are aggressive trader. When you see an aggressive trader are traders that enter the market without having the aim of applying stop loss or take profits. They are always there just to enter the market in few minutes or few seconds, or let me just say in less than 30 minutes, they just want to grab something out from the market. But traders like that are not traders, they are gamblers. Are you getting my point, sir?
Okay, yeah, me too.
So traders like that are aggressive, there are some aggressive traders, they are successful because they believe in one terminology. And what's the terminology? They will say, either you go home or you go hard. Please, that statement is meant for someone who is aggressive in market, who believe that he has backup plan whenever one goes wrong. They are gamblers. But a real trader will tell you that I'm applying a consistency rule, whereby risk management. I'm going to explain that part to everyone later on. Risk management to reward ratio. Now, what am I risking? Okay, on this 10K account, I just want to risk only 1% of the accounts. 1% of the 10K accounts is 100. And if you should have consistency laws of, that's what I always tell my students. I always tell them, please don't risk more than 0.5 or 0.8% of your accounts. It's not even up to 1%, but 0.8 at max. That means you are only risking $80. Then, to what ratio are you planning to become? Are you a ratio 1 to 3 trader, or ratio 1 to 5, or ratio whatever? So that ratio I'm talking about, how much are you willing to lose? I'm willing to lose $80 on either, I don't know, maybe it's on the particular pair or for the whole day you are planning for. Let's say, for example, you are planning for the whole day that I don't want to lose more than $100 on this my account. Then you took only 3 trades. 2 eat your take profits, whereby you are using 1:5 or 1:3. Let's use 1:3, which is very feasible and very easy to achieve in the market. Now, for that 1:3, you are risking $100 to make $300 profits. The first one, click. Now, the second one, a very consistent and a disciplined trader, we know that out of these profits I've made, I'm only willing to risk 1:3 of my profits to enter the next trade. Not that you enter aggressively, lose the profits you've made for that day, then lose part of your initial capital again. But one thing that kills most of the aggressive trader is stop loss. Whenever you don't put a stop loss in the market and market goes against you, it can liquidate you. It can pack all your money. That's why I'm going to train everyone how to use stop loss, how to use take profits, when to use it, and how to apply it. That's the issue. I would like to see you, sir.
Thank you very much.
That's the issue. You're welcome, sir. My CEO, please, you can proceed, ma.
Oh, thank you, sir, Mr. Moshood. Thank you for the explanation. Mr. Ola, are you clear now, sir?
Yeah, very well.
And please don't be scared of trying again. See, some of us have been burnt. We have been burnt by Ponzi scheme. We have been burnt by even this Forex, starting as a beginner. We have lost to this, but that doesn't mean we will give up on it. There are people making it from this thing. It's just about discipline, just as Mr. Moshood has said earlier. It's about discipline. And before we even venture into anything called trading, then we need to have a clear understanding of how it works, because we need to be very careful out there. There are many platforms coming out now. They will tell you they are trading, but they are not trading. They are not trading. But as with time, Mr. Moshood will shed light more on that, so that we'll know the difference between Ponzi and real Forex trading when we see one. Okay, I think, do we still have any other question? Please, if you have any other question, please, you can put it out before we call it a day. Okay, before we end the session, please, I would like to introduce our CEO. I didn't introduce him earlier before we commence the session. Mr. David, please, you're welcome on board, sir. So can you please address everyone, please, before we call it a day?
Good evening to everyone. I want to commend everyone for the section. And I also want to say we really, really appreciate everyone. We appreciate your support. And trust me, this year is going to be a very wonderful year, because we have a lot of amazing offers. Apart from trading on Forex, trading on cryptos, we have different things that we are bringing on board for all our students. And please, if there's anything you don't get, feel free to ask. Remember, whatever you know belongs, like it will always be with you. What you don't know, you don't know. But what you know, we always give you, like we always pave the way for you. And in whatever you do, always seek for knowledge. Thank you. So you can end the meeting.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. So since we don't have any question again, so we can call it a day. I think our next session is on Wednesday, same time. Mr. Moshood, right?
Yes, ma'am. Same time on Wednesday, 8:30.
8:30. Okay. Okay, I think our next session will be on Wednesday, 8:30. So we can all do well. And please, if you are here to join the what's it called, the academy platform, please you can send a DM to any of the admin, please.